Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I found my tank. It was, I guess it was a situation where we had stuff in our inventory. Our inventory was full, and I tried to pick up the tank. Boy, that's a lot of worms. That's mini worms. That's more worms than I really want to deal with right now. We got 3 bubbles left, and man, they can hit me from down here. Boy, that's quite a trek. Yeah, it was a little tank icon on the ground. Found it though, picked it up, and we are now in business. I'm down here by the coal because this area just seems to be being hit a lot. We're hitting pollution in a number of different bases. Right there's also a problem, but this seems to be the biggest one where most of the attacks seem to occur. So I just wanted to take it out real quick. Get back in here, silly robot. And at least get the bubbles taken out. There, and let's get out of here. We don't have any of those. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. We don't quite have enough things to start our Coverex process or anything like that yet. That being said, I want to go ahead and get started. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go there. Yeah. I want to go ahead and get started laying the nuclear stuff down so that it's ready to go whenever that process finally does. I usually don't build nuclear stuff till it's much later and time to go. I have a 4 reactor setup here that I've used since nuclear power came out. This is like the very first setup that I ever designed. And I really haven't seen a reason to change it. It works really well. It's a little bit spaced out more than I would like, but you know, it is what it is. We are going to need the logistic robots to get this to work properly, though, because it is logistic based. But I don't think I'm too worried about that. Okay, where's our mall at? It's actually a ways over. We're gonna have to pick up enough stuff to get this thing built. And we will do that, but for right now, I just wanted to put the blueprint down. Let's go to the mall, pick up some things, and go ahead and get this area set up and prepped for when Coverex is ready to go. Well, I mean, it's actually been doing really well. Really, really well. I think it's almost ratio perfect, and I just did that accidentally. Well, yeah, no, it's not running right now, but when it was fantastic. All right, so we're having a little bit of problem down here at the uranium processing. We're stalled out on 33 uranium-235, and it looks like we're out of sulfuric acid because we are currently out of water. We know this is a problem. We've ran into it before. I do want to build a fluid car, and I have a tank right here ready to go so that we can go ahead and get this taken care of, hopefully. Let's go up to, let's see, that's at this station over here where we do our launch. I didn't auto-build any trains that have fluid cars, but I think I should be able to just switch that one out real quick. We'll see. We'll see if that works. Didn't work in creative mode. We'll see if it works in this mode. I feel like I've mainly made trains before. I think it should be fine. I should have just stayed in. Oh, and look, we can repair this too while we're here. I say we do it. Let's see, I moved bullets over to logistics. And likely that'll get attacked again. This is a pretty important area, so we'll leave it. Okay, so we'll pull up that. And where'd our fluid car go? Boy, I feel like inventory has been a real thing this series. All right, and where's the water train? It's probably... It's not here. It's not there. Oh, now it's there. Okay. You're always where I don't look. All right. Right-click that schedule. Left-click that onto there. Go pick up water. All right. That'll get another train out on the system, and that should make that happen just a little bit faster. I think it's a supply issue on that end. I don't think it's a barreling issue. How many do you have? You only have 100. It could be a barreling issue. How many barrels do you have? Not that many. Well, we'll check it at the end of the episode. Let's not fix problems that we don't have, that we can't perceive. Put it that way. All right, I want to head over here to the uranium area and go ahead and start working on that. Yeah, we're stuck at 33 right now still. That hasn't changed. We haven't got any magic water over there yet. Low-density structures have kind of stalled out. We do have a full train car, though, waiting. That's excellent. We can't see this area over here because I forgot to put radar there. But we can see that our science train's backed up. That must mean... I'm guessing you're probably waiting on robot frames if I were a betting person. And yes, you are waiting on batteries. Taking a little time to get that moving. Okay, let's see. We need to get a Coverex process set up here, as well as barrel recycling, as well as uranium fuel making. So 3 items. How's our inventory? It's not great. How many things do you have in there? You have lots of things in there. This has been working out fairly well. Let's go ahead and move the buffers up here. And I think... I'm only going to use 1. It'll take a little time. Let's see. Let's borrow this chest for a second. Put you guys into there. We'll put you guys into there. Robots are on. Why aren't robots working? Because I put them all in this chest. You put them all in this chest, Kitch. What were you expecting to happen? When we lost... we lost all that stuff. I'm not gonna worry. We're checking it frequently enough. We don't need the alarm. We just need to set you to the 235. Pull all this up, and we'll grab an inserter that's putting stuff into there. I think. Let's pull this up. So what I think I'd rather have happen is a split going on here. You will filter off. Let's filter off that and have that go out straight. And did I grab some centrifuges? I did. All right, let's plonk you down right there. Take this out and bring it that way. This is going to be the Coverex enrichment project. And I always do the exact same Coverex setup. And I like it. It works. I think I'm going to stick to it. All right, so we'll throw a couple of chests out there. We will throw a chest right there. We'll do it like that. Actually, no, we won't. No, we won't. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's not do it that way. It'll be a little bit more space efficient this way. Put you right there. We'll put a chest right there. Okay, I grabbed some filter stack inserters. I'm going to go ahead and put those in a loop right there. And then I think I just need a regular fast inserter here, a regular fast inserter here, and a regular fast inserter here. Filter inserter coming out that way. These can actually be regular stack inserters. All right, you are going to filter and only grab the 238. You are going to filter and only grab the 235. The CoverX process takes in 40 uranium 235 and 5 uranium 238, produces 41 uranium 235 and 2 uranium 238. And what I want to do is take the contents, the products that this produces, and basically recycle them back into the system. Let's get a power pole here and here to make the blinky blinky go away, and that'll make me much happier. All right, so let's start on the 235 side. The first thing I want to do is go and set the stack size on these. That's to 10. I think that works. All right, let's just go ahead and click the override. I think we may be maxed out on the size, but that works. We want something divisible by 40. 5 would work, 10 will work as well. So once the process is done, you're going to grab 10 235, put it in that chest. You're going to grab it, put it around. There's a round, 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 round. And then finally, on the last time, there's only going to be one item in here. So we want this one to be enabled when this equals 1. So it'll take that last item and send it out. There's no reason to override your stack size, but I'm going to do it anyway. And we want this one to only be enabled when uranium 235 equals 10. Or actually, we could do greater than 1. It's really an either or thing. So 10, 10, 10, 10, 1. This one won't be enabled. This one will. This one will grab it and put it out on the line. So this is going to be our 235 output line, similar to what you see right here. So if we put, well, let's just put them all in here for now. Good place to store them as any. Are we still not getting water? Still not getting water. How many water requests do we have out on our network? Is it something that's a lot? Yes, it is. I mean, we don't have any trains doing silly things, do we? Like sitting here waiting with full barrels full of water? Do we have more than one of these trains? No, we've only got one. I guess things are just busy right now. We could probably update this barrel line here. That would probably help out as well. Maybe I solved the wrong problem. All right, so you are going to send out 2 items there. I want you to be wired to this chest right here. I want you to have a stack size of 1. And I want you enabled when this is less than 3. All right. Let's send you out to the line. We have 3 in there. This process will go through. There will be 2 in there, and that just makes it to where we should be able to recycle this. We'll have enough room to get that. There will be 5 in this chest at the end of the day. All right. So that is all going good right now. Let's just throw a little bit of additional logic right here that says if there are items in this chest, go ahead and drain out that. We'll leave this backed up for now. Except no, we won't. That's not what we want to do at all. Then move all these items over here. Probably a million better ways to do this. All right, there it goes, right there. We'll take this and this and this, and actually not line it up quite yet. That'll just stack up into there. All right, we'll just have to buffer that for now to keep this line free, to make it where we can actually pull the 235 off of this line. All right, that should work. All right. Actually, no. I want to do this a little bit differently. Let's take this and move it down a ways. I want... you to be right here. You're going to be our nuclear fuel reprocessing. You are going to take up the used up items. You are going to place them out on this belt. Don't know how we're going to feed those guys coming back. It'll probably be through a belt or possibly bots. I don't know. We'll see. I just wanted to reserve the space for it. If we send that up and around, that'll make sure that these guys are always on the bottom. That'll give you a spot to always put your stuff, and then that should be good. And then we'll need one more machine that is making the nuclear fuel, which is a assembly machine. I always forget that. Okay, that is going to take... you guys, the 235, the 238. And you guys, and then turn that into fuel, provided we could get some iron down here, and that should be fairly straightforward. All right, and then you will send out onto a belt. That's feeding into here. Okay, and the stack size of those, boy, I don't remember. Let's see, stack size of the uranium fuel cells, 50. All right, if we got some more fast inserters, this should be good to go. We've got 2 of them. That gets things semi-started. All right, and then once we get some water coming down here, this should be good to go. We do have water in here. Why no water? Oh, because you guys are backed up. Are you hooked up? You are hooked up. Are you sending out a barrel signal? You are. What's going on with the barrel train? All right, they're just falling a little bit behind. All right, we need more barrel trains. Let's come up here. I want to see if we can improve. I think we should update these belts to make this water run a little bit faster to get the barrels up there. I think the barrels may be our bottleneck right now. It's kind of a weird thought. Yeah, because we only have one machine working right now, and it's not working very fast. All right, so if we kept that yellow coming in, I kind of agree with that, but we can convert this over to red. Convert you over to red. You over to red. And all of this over to red. But not you guys. You don't need to be stack inserters. That's just silly. All right, it doesn't make a lot of sense right now, but as soon as the barrels start a-flowing, I think that should make them fill up things much more quickly. And since we're in an upgrading mood right now, which I kind of am, let's do these as well. That'll just leave less time on the belt for these barrels so that they don't overproduce so much. Not really important for anything. It's just something nice to do since we're here. Lubricant, I'm not going to worry about as much, I believe. How many barrel trains do we actually have? Do we only have one? That seems not right to me. Are you heading this way? You are. Yeah, I kind of want to get another barrel train. Let's do that. Barrel train. New train. Where are you going? Going to the fueling station? That's fine. You can do that. That shouldn't mess things up too much. Yeah, because we've still got 2 barrel requests. We got 3 barrel requests right now. And getting the barrels back, reusing the barrels is a lot faster than actually making them, as you may have observed there. And yeah, the barrels are getting down quicker. We've actually got 2 machines barreling, and that water's getting down there much quicker. Okay, happy days. Happy days. All right, let's see. Let's go to the mall area now. Let's start our research. The first research I want to do is logistics research. I think that one's going to be the most important because we've got just a couple of things, the nuclear power for one, that are going to require logistics. I also want things like buffer and requester chests, things like that for the building of the wall project that we're going to start here very shortly. Speaking of building walls, let's just take a look down here. How are you doing? 71. Right, that's a couple of them, I guess. You have 156 of those. Let's go ahead and send you on. And let's go ahead and dump out some of our inventory here. And add more things in our inventory. We'll do a little bit of both. Okay, belt, I don't think we need. Copper, we're probably not going to need. We'll probably need the pipe, I imagine, and we may need a little bit more of it. I don't think we're going to need any of the belt stuff or the circuits or any of that. We might need inserters, but we're not going to need that many of them. And the coal is kind of silly. All right, and let's make sure we get our robots. Those are actually fairly important. Okay, you guys, roboports, we'll grab some inserters. We put those down there. That'll be fine. Any of this other stuff might need chests. All right, I think that's good. All right, what I wanted to do was clear out our inventory so we can come down here and grab heat pipe. and heat exchangers and steam turbines, as well as 4 nuclear reactors. That looks good to me. Actually, we didn't use that much inventory space at all, did we? Excellent. We'll come up here, grab some more pipe. Power poles. Take all the inserters. Take the big power poles. And we'll remember all this stuff is here. Pumps. Do we have any... I thought I made some offshore pumps. Yes, they're right there. Take that stuff too. I didn't mean to take it with us. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead. We'll hop in our train and let's head over here and we'll start working on laying some of this stuff down. I didn't mean to build power armor. I just remembered that. That's something we could probably do. All right, let's see. Pipes. Let's grab a couple of these guys. That will get you guys taken care of. One right there. One right there. That'll hook into the main power system up there. That'll work just fine. And then we should have 2 more right here. There. And there. And is all this in a defensive perimeter? It actually is. Excellent. All right, one thing I did do during the big season as it comes to this design, or during the big series, not necessarily the season, is I did kind of an audit on all of my nuclear reactor setups. This one seemed to work very efficiently. It produced the amount of electricity that I was expecting. Some of the other nuclear builds I had, not so much, so we had to do a little bit of refinement in order to get those to work. But this one, 4 reactor setup here, worked fine. As I mentioned earlier, I think it's a little bit spaced out. It could probably be redesigned to be a little bit more compact, but I don't hate the look of it. And as I mentioned earlier, it does work quite effectively. We're missing our logistic boxes here. That's going to be a thing that is, but we do have a couple of stations down here that are no longer being utilized. We no longer need petroleum down here, which is nice. It'll give us some extra barrels. Oh, I wonder, have you been stealing our petroleum trains? I bet you have. Naughty, naughty little station. Well, actually, no, it's probably been filled up and closed. All right, but we do need the coal. We still need that. This... Oh, let's see. This is going to be a delivery station. If I do that, that's going to mess everything up. We'll just have to do this and then manually set it. Try to remember which lines go where. Let's see. This one is a red wire. This one is a green wire. Let's go ahead and get your request out of there. And this one is a green wire. And then we also have another red wire over here that I'd forgotten about. All right, and you are going to be item equals uranium fuel cell. Excellent. That will deliver to that station right there. And there may actually be a little bit different logic that we'll go with. Actually, what are you? You're a barreling station. All right, we might have a separate train that runs on the barrel logic that is sending out... boy, I don't remember what those things are called. I think they're called, like, used up fuel cells. Used up uranium fuel cell. I wonder if that works. Huh. It does. Excellent. All right, and the same barrel logic should work on that. We'll just have to set it up where it's getting empty barrels with the requester chest. The used up fuel cells with the requester chest. Shouldn't be too big of a thing. All right, well, I'm going to dump off some of this petroleum and empty barrels. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode. Is uranium up and running again? It is. Do we have some more? We do. We have one more. All right, hopefully that'll get up soon, and we can start doing a little bit of wall building, because I want to do some scaling up. We really, really need to do some scaling up, but I don't want to scale up unprotected without the wall. So hopefully we'll get that here soon. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Have a good one. Empty barrels. Much better, much better.